I thought today we would start on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. So I'm just going to come onto my back with my soles of my feet together, laying all the way down, and allowing just to begin with my palms alongside the body, same as in Shavasana. And if it feels okay, you can let your eyes close. And everything here is just completely natural and organic, not working on changing or fixing anything about the body or the breath. We'll start by presencing to our spaces, just noticing the sounds around you, embracing them. Noticing the quality of the air touching the skin. Your clothing touching the skin. Softening down into the earth. Begin to bring the gaze inward, scanning the body. And just notice any areas of the body that feel like they need some opening or stretching, or places that feel really good. And just acknowledging the sensations going on. Bring your awareness to your breathing. And as we deepen our awareness of the breathing, we'll bring one hand to our belly and one hand to heart center, with a goal of really connecting the motion of the body with the rhythm of the breathing. Notice as you inhale, the belly and the chest rise. And as we exhale, chest and belly falls down. Inhaling to expand. Exhaling to draw in. Naturally, as we begin to bring awareness to our breathing, it will begin to lengthen. So now with intention, begin to make your inhales and your exhales evenly lengthened. Soften through the face, softening the jaw, allowing the tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. Soften the shoulders. Maybe gently tuck the chin, lengthening across the back of the neck here. Soften the eyes. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. On the next inhale, bring fingertips high, lengthen the legs long, reaching toes and fingers far, far away from each other, getting a nice full body stretch. And then as we exhale, draw knees into chest, bringing the palms to the knees and circling the knees in one direction, giving the low back a little gentle massage here. And then switch directions when you're ready. Continuing to use your inhales to expand and your exhales to draw in. From here, draw the knees in even more. You can place your hands on your shins or the backs of the thighs. And we'll use our inhales to rock back. Exhale to come forward. One more like that. Exhaling forward, pause here, and then switch the breath. So inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Last one, inhaling to rock up, exhale, rock back. Inhale, come to the top and pause here in Navasana, balancing between the sits bones and the tailbone. And if this is feeling like not available yet, you can place your toes on the floor and really just work on lengthening the low spine, drawing the low belly in towards the thighs. Soften the shoulders down, thinking about drawing the tips of the shoulder blades together. If it's available, you'll bring the shins parallel with the floor. If you want, you can extend the arms forward. Arms and shins are both parallel with the floor. breathing here for 3, 2, 1. Everybody extend, inhale. And as we exhale, cross ankles, plant palms, step back, tabletop position. Knees are stuck directly beneath hips, wrists are directly beneath shoulders. Toes can be hooked or unhooked, whatever is more comfortable for your body. On the inhale, we'll drop belly, roll shoulders back, lots of space around the neck, gaze forward and up slightly. Soften through the forehead. As we exhale, use the full breath out to round the spine, completely pressing the back up towards the sky. Inhale, drop the belly, cow. Sits bones reach high, chest reaches forward between shoulders. And exhale, draw low belly up and in, squeezing the belly into the spine, rounding the spine completely. Taking 3 more rounds at the pace of your own breath. Inhaling to reach forward and exhaling to round. Stay soft in the jaw. Soft in the toes. And when you finished your 3 rounds, your inhale will bring us back to neutral. From here, lengthen your left heel back and extend your right palm forward. One long line of energy from fingertips of the right hand to the heel of the left palm. Notice if your belly is dropping and you've got this big curve in your low spine. If that's happening, draw your low belly up and in, getting a nice flat spine. Inhale, press left palm down, reach fingertips and heels away. And then exhale, hug in, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug in. Just waking up the core. Inhale, lengthen, building up some heat. Exhale, hug in and pause here for 3, 2, hug up, and release. Nice. Switching sides, extend right heel back. Left palm reaches forward. Strong core, flat spine. Inhale, press the floor away. Reach finger and heel back. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Feel your hamstring of the back leg lift. Exhale, squeeze in and hold for 3. Hug up for 2. Hug up more. Exhale, release. Sit hips back. Walk the palms forward, taking a moment here in our child's pose. Allow the shoulders to relax. And feel the palms just resting down into the mat. Knees can be really, really wide or they can be super close together, just finding what feels best for your low back. Finding a place where your belly can really relax. Walk your palms all the way in so that the tips of the thumbs are touching. Spread the fingers wide. And then think about your biceps rolling away from your center line. So that'll draw your shoulder blades together and down. Breathe into the shoulder opening. Gently press the palms into the floor, activating through the arms a little bit. Soften the face. Exhale. Take a full deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to walk both palms way to the right, like maybe even all the way off your mat. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold, opening across the left side body. If it's available, you might even stack the palms, left palm on top, bringing even more of an opening across that left bicep and the left lat. Soften the neck, the eyes, and the jaw. Full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Soft through the belly and the hips. One last inhale. Exhale all the air out, all the way to the very, very bottom of the lungs. Inhale, walk palms back to center. And then exhale, continue on walking all the way to the left. Again, stacking palms if that's available for you. Breathe in, lengthening the tailbone down. Exhale, soften. So throughout our practice today, we'll focus on the idea of sukha sthira, both work and ease. So in every pose that we move through today, where do you really need to be putting in lots and lots of effort to strengthen and build heat and build muscle? And where can you completely let go? So even here in this active stretch, we can soften in the face, soften through the heart and the belly and the hips. Stay active through the palms, pressing down, opening across the right side body for one more full breath in. Exhale all the air out. Every last drop of air presses out of the lungs. Inhale, come back to center. Bring our palms shoulder width distance. And on our inhale, we'll come through hands and knees, hook our toes, coming into our first downward facing dog of the practice. So that same bicep rotation in, so the elbows are gently pointing down towards the mat and in towards the center line. Do that here too, opening around the shoulders. Spread the fingers nice and wide, pressing into the knuckles, especially behind the first finger and the thumb. Soften through the knees and bring any movement here that feels really good for you. I like to walk out my heels and give my head a nod and a shake. When you're ready, find stillness coming into center and bring your two big toes to touch. Stay soft through the jaw, inhale. And as we exhale, drop both heels to the left. Maybe bend the knees slightly and press the floor away, opening up across the right ribs. Full inhale. Full breath out. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, drop the heels to the right. Now opening across the left side body. I don't know about you, I can feel this all the way into my bicep. My biceps are really tight. Stay soft through the face for one more full expansive breath in. Press the floor away. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, come onto tippy toes. And as we exhale, begin to walk the feet forward, taking little tiny steps, eventually bringing feet all the way to the hands. Inhale, lift halfway, fingertips touch the earth, the shins or the thighs. And as we exhale, fold forward. Feet can be hip bones distance wide, which is this similar distance as our two fists, or you can bring your feet even wider, maybe even as wide as the mat. Feet are wherever is comfortable. Hands can just be draping onto the floor. Back of the neck is completely relaxed, or you can catch opposite elbows. Knees are soft. Maybe that's a really deep bend or a tiny baby bend. Aiming to breathe space into the low spine rather than the hamstrings here. Give the head a nod, yes. And then a shake from side to side, releasing any excess energy that's really just not necessary right now. One more full deep breath in. If you've caught your elbows, we'll exhale to release them, maybe planting the palms to heel toe the feet closer together. Big toes can come to touch, or feet can stay hip bones distance wide. Back of the neck stays soft. Inhale, lengthen halfway, gaze towards the floor. And exhale, fold, toes nice and soft. Preparing to roll up, root down through all four corners of both feet. Press the feet into the floor, super activated through the legs and the glutes and the hamstrings. And then on our next inhale, we'll begin to roll up. Stacking knees over ankles, hips over knees, shoulders over hips, and then when we get to the top, we'll roll the shoulders all the way up, back and down. One more time like that. Inhale, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Spread fingers out nice and wide alongside the body. Take a peek down at your toes, lift all 10 toes up, fan them out wide, and then spread them down onto the floor. Soften your tailbone down to the floor and coming into a neutral pelvis. Gaze is soft in one fixed spot. Finding our drishti. Soften through the jaw and the eyes. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, thumbs come to heart. Take a moment to set your intention. What is this practice serving you for? Inhale, reach high. Seal the intention, bringing palms to heart center. And beginning with our sun A, 2 big toes come to touch, or heels parted. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, thumbs through heart. Strong belly draws up and in as we fold forward. Fingertips come to the earth. Inhale, lift halfway, fingers on the earth, the shins or the thighs flat back from crown of head to tailbone. Exhale, plant palms, step back, one foot then the other, high push-up. First variation of sun A vinyasa flow, we'll inhale onto tippy toes. Exhale, drop the knees. Elbows brush the ribs as we lower the chest and the chin. Unhook the toes. Inhale, glide forward, baby cobra, low ribs stay on the floor. Pause here and take a look up for just a second. Notice my baby cobra can look like this with my shoulders wrapping forward, or I can wrap them way back, creating lots of space around my neck. This also gives us a little bit more strength to lift the chest forward and up. Inhale here once more. As we exhale, press through palms, come through hands and knees, hook toes. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Finding your alignment right away, and then just be here. For 2, soften the back of the neck. Last full deep breath in. Exhale, soften the heels towards the floor. As we inhale, come onto tippy toes, starting with the opposite foot. Begin to walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Root down to rise. Inhale, fingertips reach high. Exhale, flow forward. Breathe in, lift and lengthen. Heart reaches forward between the shoulders. As we exhale, plant palms, step back with opposite foot first, high push-up. Inhale here, rock forward onto tippy toes, second variation of our flow. Exhale, lower to chaturanga. Shoulders and elbows in one line. If you're practicing chaturanga but still working on it, you can drop the knees. Inhale, glide forward, either high cobra with thighs on the floor or upward facing dog. Exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. So you've got a few options in your vinyasa flow, and at any point you can change what your choice is, but just know that there's nothing that's better or, the more appropriate poses. It's just whatever feels best for your body today. And one might match your intention more than the other. Full breath in. Full deep exhale, gaze forward, either walk or float, feet to hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Sun B, big toes come to touch, slightly spaced through between the heels. Bend the knees deeply and rise up, Utkatasana. Sit the weight into the heels so the toes are soft. I did a yoga practice yesterday, and every time we came into Utkatasana, the instructor would go, chair pose! And I really loved that. It made me feel like, this is actually kind of exciting, isn't it? Wrap pinky side edges of hands to center line, or you can drop the elbows coming into cactus arms. One more full expansive breath in. Exhale, sit the hips low, drop the tailbone towards the floor, lengthen the low spine. Inhale, extend palms. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant hands, step back. High to low, whether that's knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga for you. Inhale, flow forward, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift right leg high. And as we exhale, right foot comes to right thumb. Drop your back heel to the floor, heel to heel alignment. And then inhale, rise up, hero one. Full, deep Ujjayi breathing. Find a connection between the outer edge of your back foot and the earth. Press into that connection so deeply that we begin to draw our left hip forward and right hip plugs into that socket. For 3, 2, 1. Reach taller, lengthen across the ribs. Exhale, thumbs through heart, forward fold. Step back and flow. Three breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Weight is between the first finger and the thumb here in our downward facing dog for our last breath in. Exhale. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot to left thumb. Drop the back heel, rise up, hero one. Taking time to acknowledge again that Sukha Sthira. So where are we putting in lots of effort and strength, really grounding down through the outer edge of that back foot, firing up through our back thigh, pressing the hips forward, and then our face is just soft. Shoulders are soft. Jaw is soft. Continue to press down through the feet for one more lengthening. Inhale, breathe into the ribs. Exhale, flow. Use that same breath out to lower. Inhale, expand, open. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Again, 3 full breaths. Staying here in downward facing dog, or if child's pose feels more appropriate for you, that's always available. Last full expansive breath in. Exhale, gaze forward, soften the knees, walk or float, feet to hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Big toes touch, 1 breath, inhale, rise up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Plant palms, walk or float, high to low. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, hips high. Inhale, right leg lifts. Pause here, bend the knee, begin to stack the hips by dropping the top heel back towards the bottom butt cheek. So if we gaze underneath our left armpit, you might see your toes. Give yourself a little wave. Soften the eyes. One more inhale, lift that knee higher. And then exhale, coming through center, right foot to right thumb. Drop the back heel, rise up, hero one. Exhale, open up here, hero two. Gently tuck your chin, lengthening the back of the neck. Both sets of fingers are reaching as far away from your heart center as possible. Triceps, back of the arms are engaged. Shoulders are soft. Continue to feel that connection from the feet to the floor, pressing the mat away from you. One more breath in. Exhale, reach right fingertip forward, bring both hands to the floor, lift the back heel, step back, flow through your vinyasa. Inhaling, heart forward, and then exhaling, hips back. Inhale, left leg high. Right away, bend that top knee and stack the hips, coming into a scorpion-like position. Back toes are just dropping behind you, maybe being able to check them out underneath the armpit. What nice toes. Lift that left knee even higher, breathe in. And as we exhale, come through center, left foot to left thumb. Drop the back heel, rise up, hero one. Exhale, open, hero two. Again, lengthen across the back of the neck. Tailbone drops down. And then we breathe. Grounding, alignment, breath. Engage where you can, and soften where you can. Inhale, left fingertips reach forward, and as we exhale, cartwheel both palms down, step back, high to low push-up. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, right leg lifts. And exhale, right foot to right thumb. Drop the back heel, rise up, hero one. Exhale, open, hero two. Inhale, lengthen through the front leg, flip your front palm, reverse triangle. Notice the space in the low spine on the left side of the body, the back side. Try to open up space in that back body. Press the feet into the floor, especially the toe mound of that front foot. Inhale, lengthen more. Exhale, come to gracious hero, two arms, front leg stays straight. Preparing for triangle, we're going to reach front fingertips all the way forward, gaze down at the shin, bring the right palm to the shin, and then extend left palm to the sky. Gaze can stay up towards the top thumb directly ahead of you, or I like to, on my exhale, very gently drop my right ear to my shoulder. Notice if your butt is sticking way back towards the long side of the mat. If that's happening, drop the tailbone down, snuggling the hips into one line. Both feet stay actively pressing into the floor for one more full expansive breath in. As we exhale, bend through that front knee, bring the elbow to the knee on the front leg. Left palm stays extending to the sky. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Full breath in. Exhale, extend left fingertips forward so you have one long line of energy from the left heel to the left fingers. Last full breath in, active through both hands. And then exhale, release both hands to the floor, lifting through the back heel. Easy twist, left palm stays on the floor. Inhale, right fingertips extend. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more deep inhale. Exhale, plant both palms. Lift the right knee so deeply into the chest that you can easily extend right foot to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, both feet on the floor. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot to left thumb. Drop your back heel. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, open up, hero two. Inhale, lengthen left leg long. Left fingertips reach high, reverse your triangle. Right palm is just very gently touching that back thigh, so there's really no weight or effort in that back leg. Extend up and back, opening across the left side body. Inhale here. As we exhale, come through hero two, arms straight through that front leg, preparing for triangle. Left fingertips reach way far forward. Your right hip is pointing directly back towards the short back side of your mat rather than behind you. So chest is staying nice and lifted. Gaze down at the shin, plant palm to the shin, extend right palm to the sky. If you can keep this alignment, hip underneath you, body kind of in one plane, maybe you can begin to bring the fingertips closer to the floor. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale here. Exhale, drop ear to shoulder if you did so on the first side. Full breath in. As we exhale, bend through the front knee, bring left elbow to left thigh, coming into side angle. Activate through both hands. Drop the hips even deeper towards the floor. Inhale. And as we exhale, cartwheel both hands down. Right heel lifts, right palm to the floor. Easy twist, extend left palm to the sky. Full breath in. Full breath out. Last deep inhale. As we exhale, both palms come to the floor. Hug the left knee deeply into the chest, engaging through the core. Inhale, lengthen left leg high. Exhale, both feet to the floor. Full breath in. Exhale, gaze forward. Strong lower core, low belly draws deeply into the spine. Bend the knees, and on your exhale, float the feet to the hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Root down through the feet. Inhale to rise all the way up. And exhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Coming into standing figure four, we're going to pour all the way into the left foot. Take the right ankle across that left knee. Exhale, palms come to heart. So here we're going to sit the hips back behind us, bending the heart forward slightly, and gently pressing that right knee away. Breathe here, active through that front standing foot. If you're going for a big juicy stretch and opening through the hip, you can continue to drop lower, maybe even bringing the fingertips to the floor, bending that knee really deep. For a balancing excursion, you can begin to try to lift that bottom heel. For 3, wherever you are, find your fixed gaze for 2. One more full breath in, lower the heel if you have. Everybody on your inhale, begin to rise up. Exhale, release the feet to the floor. Switching sides, inhale, reach fingers high. Exhale, sit low. All the weight pours into the right standing foot, strong core. Left ankle crosses over right knee. Inhale. Exhale, palms to heart. Full breath in. Either stay exactly as you are, low belly draws in, hips hip point back, beginning to bend the heart slightly forward. Gently press that left knee away from the body, opening across the outer left hip. And then you'll take the variation you found on the first side, either exhaling to sit lower, bringing fingertips to the floor, or playing with the balance, trying to lift that right heel off the mat. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath in. Exhale, drop the heel down. If you're folded forward, inhale, rise all the way up, coming out the way you came. Everybody, both feet on the mat. Preparing to flow, inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Plant palms, exhale, step or float back. If jumping into chaturanga, always work on landing with bent elbows. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Pause here for 3. Lift up 2. Lift more 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to left elbow, and then extend the right leg long. Inner line of the back foot comes to the floor. Left palm expands up. and over for fallen triangle. Breathe. Lift the hips for one more deep inhale. Exhale, both palms to the floor. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot to right thumb. Keep the back heel lifted. Fingertips to the floor. Begin to find a little space between the belly and the bottom, the bent thigh. On your next inhale, reach fingertips back. Palms face the sky, thumbs point towards one another. Wrap the shoulders back and draw the thumbs in towards your center line, like airplane arms. As we inhale, we're going to come up to crescent lunge, back heel stays lifted, and right away swim right fingertips back, left fingertips reach forward for a twist. Back knee option can come down here. Drop the right palm to the back thigh and lift the left palm to the sky. Inhale, opening across the right ribs. If that back leg is lifted, think about the hamstring reaching high to the sky for one more breath in. Exhale, everybody bring both hands down. Either flow through your vinyasa or come straight to downward facing dog. Second side, inhale, left leg high. Left knee to left elbow. Inhale, expand. Left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose, hug up for 3. Hug in more for 2. Up higher, 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Lengthen the left leg long so that the outer edge of the foot is off the mat. Inner line of the right foot comes to the floor. Breathe in, right arm high. Breathe more. Last expansive breath in. Exhale, both palms come to the mat. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot to left thumb. Back heel stays lifted. Optional, keep the back knee on the floor. Inhale, reach high, crescent lunge. Exhale, come forward, reach fingertips back. Thumbs point towards one another. Activating through the triceps, reaching the shoulders back, lots of space in the jaw. Sukha Sthira, where is the ease? Now inhale, reach up. Exhale, left fingers reach back, right fingers reach forward, gentle twist. Drop left palm to the back thigh. Inhale, reach right palm high. Full breath in. Full exhale. Low belly is strong. Breathe in. Exhale, both hands cartwheel down. Flow through your vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. Big toes come to touch. Inhale, come forward, top of a push-up. Preparing for Vashisthasana side plank. If you know that your wrists don't love that, you can come down on your forearms here. Otherwise, rock the heels to the left, coming onto the outer edge of that left foot, extending right palm to the sky. Staying here for 3. Breathe more for 2. 1. Step right foot in front of you. Heel is, big toes are pointing away from the body. Lift the hips high. 3, 2, 1. Come onto the toes of the back foot and step your right foot forward like we're going to be in crescent lunge. But don't worry, we're not. Drop the back knee down. Unhook the toes and heel toe your right foot slightly wider so both palms are to the inside of that right foot. Preparing for lizard pose, we're going to allow this right knee to fall wide today if you like that. Your foot can stay flat if you prefer. Options are to stay right here, just like this. Another option is to bring your right palm to that right knee and use the hand to traction some more space. A third option is to begin to walk the forearms down, maybe stacking the fists or a block beneath the forehead. Breath is long and deep. Stay in whatever variation you've chosen for yourself, or last option I'll give you today is to bend the back knee, swim the right palm back, catching onto the top of that foot, drawing the back heel in towards the body, opening not only through that right hip, but also the left thigh. If you've caught the back foot, be sure to be mindful of the shoulders keeping space as well. Stay in whatever variation you've chosen for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release that back foot. Both palms come back to center. Heel toe your right foot back into center line. Plant both palms. Hook the back toe. Inhale, right leg comes high, 3-legged dog. Stack the hips, open the top knee to the sky. Inhale. Lengthen the top leg, coming back to center. Hips and shoulders point towards the floor. Breathe in, glide forward, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower halfway, 3-legged chaturanga. Both tops of the feet on the floor. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, back. Downward facing dog. Second set, inhale, lengthen left leg. Exhale, left foot to left thumb. Heel toe your right foot nice and wide, both palms come to the inside. And you know your options now, so you'll find a variation that you really, really like. Back knee comes down. Toes can be hooked or unhooked, whatever you like. Shoulders, face, jaw, all ease. Stay here or bring forearms down to the floor. Soften the shoulders. Maybe bending that back leg, catching onto the top of the foot with the left palm, softening shoulders down and away. Breathe a whole lot. One more full breath in. Exhale, release the leg if you've got it. Plant both palms. Hook the back toe. Inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, exhale, bend the top knee, stack the hips. Reach the left knee even higher, breathe in. Extend that left leg long. Exhale, come through top of a push-up, lower halfway. Inhale, glide forward. And exhale back. Bring the 2 big toes to touch. Inhale, back to top of a push-up. Rock the heels to the right. Extend left palm to the sky. Vashisthasana on the second side. Roll the left shoulder open, lifting the heart. Expand, inhale. 2, 1, step left foot forward. Heel is towards the body, toes are away from you. Lifting the hips, opening across this outer left hip. Breathe here. And exhale, both palms come to the mat, step back. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Bend the knees, exhale, gaze forward, walk or flip feet to hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Root down through both feet. Big toes to touch, heels slightly parted. Rise up, Utkatasana. Okay, we're going to come into flying pigeon, so feel free to just watch for a moment or come right into it if it's already part of your practice. So I'm going to be in my Utkatasana, and I'm going to take my right ankle right over my left knee, just like we did before. Inhale here. And as I exhale, my palms are going to come to my heart, sitting my hips way back. If this is your edge, you'll stay right here. Otherwise, I'm going to bring my fingertips all the way down to the floor. Now this foot is going to hook onto my left elbow, and my right knee is going to be balancing on my right elbow. So I'm using the traction of hooking my toe to my elbow to get really strong here. Core is strong. Gaze is ahead of you. I'm going to bring my knee to my elbow, my foot to my elbow, and begin to rock my weight forward, eventually beginning to lift my left heel towards my butt. This is where you might stay today, or you'll begin to extend that left leg long. Staying in your pose for 3 breaths. When we come out, we'll come out the same way we came in. Inhaling to lift, and then releasing that top foot to the floor. So we'll practice it together, big toes to touch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sit low. Right ankle crosses over left knee, inhale. Exhale, begin to fold forward, hinging the hips back. Maybe bringing fingertips to the floor. Hooking that the right foot to the left elbow, right knee to right elbow, bend the arms, making a little shelf. Begin to rock the weight forward, gaze is ahead of you, breathing for 3, 2, 1. Left knee comes in. Ankle hooks to knee. Press the standing foot down. Inhale. Rise up and exhale. Both feet to the floor. Awesome. Well done. Ready for second side. Big toes come to touch. Inhale, expand. Exhale, sit low. Left ankle crosses over right knee, being aware that there's always a place for ease. Breathe here. Quiet the mind. Focus on the sensations of the body, bringing hands to the floor. Left foot hooks to right elbow, left knee comes to left elbow, palms flatten. Beginning to gaze forward, starting to unhook those toes, knee or heel to butt. Maybe beginning to extend the right leg long. For 3, 2, 1, knee comes in. Toe back to the floor. Pressing down, palms to heart. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Great job. Let that go, shake it out. Making our way into our very final vinyasa of our practice today. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, thumbs through heart, fold and release. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant palms, step back, high to low. Inhale, reach the heart forward, slowing it down. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Drop the knees on your next exhale, cross the ankles, and come all the way onto a seat. Left leg's going to extend, and my right foot's going to come to my inner left thigh. Ideally, my sternum and my left knee are in one line so that there's like a 90-degree angle between my right thigh and my left leg. Inhale, arms extend. As I exhale, we'll begin to hinge the body forward, catching onto the shin, maybe even the thigh, maybe the ankle or the foot. If you find you've got a whole lot of space, you can stack a block at the bottom of your foot to give you some more room for folding. Soften the shoulders. Press down through the extended leg. Think about lifting the left ribs, reaching the right ribs forward. One more full lengthening breath in. Exhale, fold. As we inhale, give the lengthened leg a little massage, maybe squeezing the foot, the shin, the thigh. Lift the right knee. And from here, we're going to extend both arms forward. So right arm is to the inside of my right knee. Coming into Marichiasana, I'm going to exhale, swim my right arm open so my right palm is facing up. Left palm also swims back. Ideally, palm to palm comes to catch. Inhale, gaze forward, lift the heart. And exhale, fold forward. With the eventual goal that your forehead may someday get closer to the knee. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, release the clasp. And switching sides. So now your right leg will extend, left foot comes to inner right thigh. Sternum and knee are in one line. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, extend the heart forward towards the knee. Catching on to maybe the thigh, the shin, the foot, or your block. Just like in our Supta Baddha Konasana where we started today, each inhale is going to expand, lengthen, and lift. On each exhale will allow us contract, fold more deeply, relax into our poses. Always using our breath to guide the movement of the body. Stay soft through the jaw. Think about lifting the right ribs up and to the right. Left ribs come forward. Last full breath out. And as we inhale, give the right foot a little rub down. Rub through the shin and the knee and the thigh. And then coming into Marichiasana on the second side, we'll lift that left knee. Reach both palms forward to the inside of that left leg. Ideally, both sits bones are on the floor. From here, I'm going to take my thumb pointed in towards my center line, down towards the floor, and then wrap my left palm back. And then swim my right palm behind me as well. Ideally, clasping hands behind the back. Inhale, lift the heart. Stay long through that front leg. Gaze forward as we exhale, begin to fold the body down. Breathe here. Reconnect with your intention for today. Inhale, gaze forward, lift, and exhale, release. Bend both knees, catching onto the tops of the knees or the backs of the thighs. We'll inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, begin to round the spine all the way down to the floor. Cross the right knee over the left, and then wrap, you can stay just like this with the knees crossed, or you can take the right toes and wrap them underneath the left shin like eagle legs. I'm going to scoop my hips slightly to the right, and then as we exhale, we'll gently, slowly drop the knees to the left. Bring the right palm underneath the skull. And breathe here. Allowing the spine to just rinse out. Release the hand from the base of the skull, and on your next inhale, draw the knees back to center. Hips come back to center, unfurl the legs, and then switch the cross or the wrap. So left knee on top, bottom knee or right knee underneath, maybe wrapping the toe behind the shin. Scoop the hips to the left, and then as we exhale, bring the knees to the right. using the full breath out. Right palm can come to those folded knees. Left palm comes to the base of the skull. Breathe here. Breath begins to soften. Eyes begin to soften. Letting go of the work and starting to embrace the ease. Effort and ease. When you're ready, inhale, come back to center. Unwrap the legs. And we'll come back to where we began with the soles of the feet together and the knees nice and wide. One hand to belly and one hand to heart. Gently lift the chest high and tuck the shoulder blades underneath you, creating lots of space around the neck. Again, lift the back of the head off the mat slightly, tuck the chin, lengthening across the back of the neck. You can play with where the heels are. Maybe they're really close to your pubic bone, or maybe they're really far away. And coming back to that awareness of the body moving with the breath. Soften through the face and the fingers. Let go of any ujjayi breathing. Long, natural breaths. Eyes closed if it feels okay. Coming into a shavasana. You can stay here in your Supta Baddha Konasana, or you can extend each leg to a corner of the mat. Palms can stay where they are in the heart and the belly, or you can allow the arms to fall alongside the body with palms face up, giving a little space between the torso and the arms. Soften through the toes and the feet, the ankles, the calves, the knees, the thighs, and the hamstrings. Soften in the hips. Soften through the belly, the ribs, the middle spine, and the upper spine. Get soft through the shoulders and the sternum. Soften through the shoulders and the upper arms, the forearms, the palms and each finger and thumbs. Soften through the throat and the back of the neck. Soften through the jaw and the tongue. The skin on the face is soft, and the crown of the head is soft. Completely giving in, allowing the earth to hold you up. We'll stay in Shavasana for 2 to 3 minutes, and I'll bring you out. Know that there is nothing to change, nothing to fix. Everything is exactly as it should be, and you are perfect exactly as you are. Begin to deepen the breath. Bring small movements to the fingers and the toes. Begin to roll out through the wrists and the ankles. And gently rock the head from side to side. When you're ready, use an inhale to extend fingers and toes as far away from one another as possible, stretching out across the entire body. And using our exhale, we'll draw knees into the chest, giving them a super lovey, squeezy hug. When you're ready, roll over to one side of the body, using your bottom arm as a pillow with eyes still closed. Extend your top leg long, using a palm to press yourself up to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Notice both sits bones rooting down into the floor. Spine as long as crown of the head reaches to the sky. Bring palms together with thumbs at heart center. We'll close our practice with one unifying Om. Exhale all the air out. Inhale deeply. Bring thumbs to third eye point between the eyebrows. The divine light in me greets and acknowledges the divine light in each of you. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining this morning. I hope that you have a great rest of your Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday.